Hey guys, PigBenis here. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing great. We're rolling with an E-Mine FS with a D class. Pretty much par for the course nowadays. I've been trying to find a VRX 2K or even a inexpensive 3K, but the problem is one, availability. There's just nothing there right now that is available. So the TK320, I've looked at them. The prices are way too high as far as the markup's concerned. The 220, there's not too many options in that. And my only other option really is the TK120. But still expensive, matter of expense. So we're kind of sliding into the E-Mine FS, and we'll roll with that. Now, we are here east of Fort Ares, and it's one of my favorite spots, primarily because I've been finding Dianthus and Energized here. It's not my complete favorite spot, because I probably would never show that on video. In fact, they got 2 or 3 real good spots here in Cali. But today, it is one of my favorite spots. I have not found Energized here in about a week. So I could kind of mark that off the list. And Dianthus was hitting good this morning, but then it kind of folded over to some oil. But in other ores and end matters, we could find Typnolic Stream, Gazardite, Cumbriz. There's a perc in there, and I'll get to that in a minute. Dianthus, as I said, Energized, as I said. Probably going to find a little bit of list in this area. It's not a super intense, super great area, but what I want to get to is the perception gain and the skill gains that I'm getting. I think in the new, or I'm theorizing, in the new system here, in the new mining system that everybody says that we kind of attained, I think skill gains are more important than ever right now. And not only getting a good hit rate, and I don't expect this to really last, but I think it's more of an indicator that there is something good happening within that area. Now, I've always believed that, even when I hit my 28K Vita, I had skill gains every other, or actually every drop, just an intense amount. I'm talking geology, prospector, whatever the other ones are. I can't even remember right now. I should probably know this. Whatever, you can't blame me. So I've mined about 13 other spots today. All right, I've been on all day. I'm kind of loopy right now, and the other spots have not produced the amount of skill gains that I'm getting in this spot right now. So I'm assuming that there is something in this area, maybe other than the hit rate. Maybe the hit rate is just so good that it's just the hit rate. But I'm gonna go under the impression that I'm gonna hit something good. Now, yesterday in this area, I hit a plentiful Laterian powder or dust or whatever it is, which kind of, you know, it only goes for like 105%, but you know, a plentiful is about 340 ped. I'll take that. I have not had a good sized HOF in quite some time. In fact, as I mentioned in my other video, it's been, I don't know, 10 months since I've towered, and I've turned over $26,000 worth of ped. Not that's, you know, that's my turnover, kind of rotating through it. So, so about 10 months. It's probably about that much. Yeah, I would say so. So, you know, just the rarity of towers. But I already went through all that in my last video, so we're not going to talk about that anymore. But oh, there's some Dianthus right there. I'm hoping to run into system with it, or I'm hoping to run into something within this area, just based on the amount of perc gains I've gotten while mining this area. And this goes, you know, even before the video, because right now, as you can see, it kind of dropped off. Now that could be a good indicator too, because everything has just gone quiet. So, you know, will we get something? I don't know. The hit rate is still okay. We hit a Garson Grease there. It's really tough, I think, in this the new mining system that they put in place. If it is in fact a new mining system, or if it's just their 10 event, which kind of is disappointing to me anyway. We haven't seen any items. I thought it would have been more of an SGA type style event where people would have been looting you know, SGA weapons or 10 weapons and different armors. I would have liked to see a 10 extractor. I think that would have been awesome. Somewhat on par with the SGA extractor. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a little more eco than the SGA. But I was really hoping to see that happen. So, I don't know. Maybe Minearch still has something in store for us. Maybe it's just... maybe it's just improved loots. Who knows? But I am theorizing still that skill gains are probably more important than ever. And I've noticed in the globals that I've gotten and the hops that I've gotten that I'm always getting skill gains. And when I'm having a bad run, I'm hardly getting any skill gains. So it kind of died down here since a while ago. Now, I would typically move like at this point, like after probably another 2 drops, but I really want to stay in this area because it's just produced so well for me. So we're gonna finish up the amp in this area. Generally, on a run like this, I would go into a different server because East of 4 Ares is really nice because it's there's, what is it, 3 other servers. There's the northern server, the northeastern server, and then an eastern server. So from this area, if this area is not producing, I could hop into either one of those, and it's 3 different complete locations. You know, it's nothing pretty much unique to this area. I think it's just easier to get to. Plus, the other areas are somewhat barren and whatnot. So, yeah, see, now we completely, like, basically died down. I'm not getting anything. So, I mean, does this mean I'm going to HOF? Probably not, you know. It doesn't mean I'm going to global. I hope so. But who knows, really. I would like to say that I'm going to global. Just because it really feels as though I'm going to global. And I've kind of got it down to a point where I almost know if there's going to be a global in the area. So... maybe not. Maybe not. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing good in game. I really do. I hope some of you guys are nailing it. And I know a few of you, as I mentioned in the previous video, you guys are hitting towers and doing alright. I'm not necessarily bitter. Look at that Ituma tracks caught in that little plant there. Blissarium, Ample, yeah. See, like I was saying, you could have the Dianthus, you could get the Energized, a little bit here and there, but at the same time, if you go ore, you're not going to get anything truly spectacular. So our D class is running out, and probably not gonna do a profit on this run, but I'm not done, and I think. We covered that area pretty much where the perk in was, so I'm gonna adjust my waypoints there, and we're just gonna go out further. We're in pretty much the same zone, the same ore zone, but we're gonna go out further, and I just want to see if moving within this area but further away from where I just mined is gonna produce something. And who knows? I mean, a couple more amples would probably get us a little bit more towards even, but we had a lot of drops there in the middle that kind of sucked. So, but it is nice to see the towers coming back, and it's good. It's just good to see that. It's nice to see that there is big money still being won in this game. That it is still possible to. Oh, nice. Significant. Holy shit. That should have been a HOF. Wow. Oh my god. See? I had a feeling. I just kind of knew it. Weird. And there was a perk gain on that one too, it looked like. So, and another perk gain. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to end up mining this area for the next couple hours, and then I will probably I don't know. I mean, my next run, I'll make it. You know, I'll determine whether or not it's still going to be good, or if I should give it an hour or two break. But I guarantee that I'm going to be back 2 hours, and then probably another 2 hours after that, hitting the same area, just to see if I can't pick up residual globals or anything. It's somewhat of a hot area today for me, so pretty much every amp that I've dropped within this area has just been profit. Not necessarily a ton of profit, but it doesn't have to be, you know. It could just be break even until I eventually get that tower that is so overdue. And I'm sure a lot of you think the same way. When am I gonna get my fucking tower? But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next vid.